Hey gang, I wanted to take this time to invite you to something special that's happening at Facebook in a group that I'm running. It's called The Joy of Guitar. You can search for it and hopefully Joy of Guitar, Mark Zabel will get you there, or better yet, just click on the link below. Here's what we're doing. We are learning an entire song, basically how to jam to it. We'll learn the basics the first week. The second week we'll learn some variations on the rhythm. The third week we'll usually learn the melody of the song. And the fourth week we'll learn how to solo on it. There could be variations on that, but generally that's the deal. This is the first week of 4, so you're getting in right at the right time. We're going to do In the Midnight Hour by Wilson Pickett. Yeah, and I've got the backing track and the tab. This time you can click and get to it also in a different link that I'll put down below. So this one's for YouTube, and hopefully you enjoy this one. But if you really want to get the benefit out of it, join me at Joy of Guitar, The Joy of Guitar, by clicking the link below, and we'll see you there. Okay, we'll get on with the demo first. This time I'm going to demo the whole song's chords. It's about 2 minutes, so it might be a little bit long because it is repetitive, but this time it happens. If you want to skip ahead, by all means do that, but this will show the whole song this time. Okay, see you in just a second with the demo. All right, gang, let's go over this now. Let's go over the chords. And there's a couple of things I want to talk about first. First, I want to encourage you to join me at the Facebook group, The Joy of Guitar. It's totally free. And what this is the first of 4 weeks where we learn how to jam to we learn a tune thoroughly. So this is the first of 4 weeks. We're just learning the chords and the basics, but we'll learn how to do variants of the chords and how to spice it up there, and we'll learn how to solo as well. So all of that's coming, and you can click on the link below to get there. All right, the second thing I think that you'll like is that the chords that I'm using are also tabbed up for you. So you can see that by clicking in the other link where it says the tab and the backing track. So you can have the backing track as well, so you can play around with it. Okay, so that is about it. So let's talk about the chords. First of all, what's really cool about this is the backbeat or the offbeat here. So we're not hitting on the 1, we're hitting on the 2 and the 4. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're just giving it that one little thwack and emphasizing the tops of the chords. We're not playing the whole, you know, that whole thing right there, okay? And that's because we don't want to step on the bass or anybody else in the band. A lesson I learned the hard way years and years ago. All right, well, let's do the opening part to it, which is in some ways the coolest part. It goes like this. That's the intro. So we're going to start with a D chord. And you'll notice I'm only playing the 4, 3, and 2 strings there. You can think about it as this bar chord right here, the D. And in fact, if you just want to play that, that's fine too. Then it goes to a B. But I'm just playing the 4, 3, and 2 strings. That's a nice habit to get into, to play these little simple triads, again, to avoid stepping on all sorts of other people in the band. So we're going to start out with this one, the D, then we go to a B, and then to an A, then to a G. And now we're ready to begin the regular part of the song. Okay, and that just goes between 2 triads. Now I'm playing way up here on the first 3 strings, on the G string, on the B string, and on the E string. I'm playing 13, 12, 12. That's a little E triad. So we'll do one of those. And again, it's on the 2. So 1, 2. And you'll notice that when I'm hitting it, it's got to be cut off really quickly. I'm using my right hand to just swing by it and block it really quick. So like this. Like that. Okay? The hardest part about this is probably only hitting the first 3 strings and doing it with some authority so you can do it pretty quickly. Now, if you want to put in the 4th string because it makes you feel more comfortable, by all means, go do that. All right, that sounds good. So that's our E triad. Then we go to an A triad right here. So the A is on the B string 10th fret. That's an A. That's the root of the chord. And we're going to basically make a little triangle here. So G string 9, B string 10, E string 9 again. So it's like that. All right, so the whole beginning goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it gets to the, and that's just 2 B's and 2 A's. Okay, so a B is just a whole step up from A, so you just take that same shape and move it up 2. We've got G string 11, B string 12, and E string 11. All right, after you do that a couple times, we're back to our we do that 3 times, and then we go back to the pseudo beginning. We play a D to a B. Now, if you want, you can play this D just like we did before. In fact, it sounds pretty darn good that way. So if I were going to do it again, I might do it that way. I played a D right here. You can see the root here and the root here. So it's this chord, except I'm just playing on the 4, 3, and 2 strings. Okay, so the bridge is the last part that we have to learn. And the bridge is very, very similar to the rest of it. We're playing the same chords, except we're kind of playing double the amount. So instead of just playing on the 2 and the 4, we're playing on the 1, 2, 3, and 4, and it goes like this. And again. And then it just ends on where it began. Just like that. All right, so give it a whirl. And, you know, for fun, maybe you play a different triad. Maybe you'll play the E triad instead of up here. You could play it down here. And the E triad right here. The A triad right here. And the B maybe right here. But what's really good about this song and learning the basic chords is, 1, the timing. You want to hit on the 2 and the 4 instead of the 1 and the 3, which is more normal. And 2 is the control for not hitting all of the strings. And it's not just a technique to learn for your right hand. It's not just a guitar technique. It's more than that. It is really all about playing so that you're not stepping all over the rest of the bandmates. And it really makes you a better musician to be more mindful of the rest of the band and care about how they sound and not just you. Hey gang, well, I hope you enjoyed that, and I really do hope you join me and all of my friends at The Joy of Guitar. And this is one of the many things that we do over there, and it's just a great place to hang out, and I hope you enjoy it. So I would encourage you to click on the link down below, and hopefully we will see you on down the road in the following weeks for this lesson.